Spend a lot of time on this, probably too much. Says a lot about my social life. Here's my herd hierarchy.
Herd hierarchy.
Time is now. Let's go.
The top 10 NFL teams according to Colin. Number 10.
Vegas can't figure them out. We can, the Seahawks. Listen, 4-game winning streak, and they've won each game by over 10 points. They're blowing out teams. They have the number 1 defense in the league since week 6, and they have 43 scoring drives. Why? Kenneth Walker, great left tackle. Only the Ravens have more scoring drives this year in the league. Folks, I think they're for real. They're young. They're Pete Carroll's kind of team. Geno Smith is playing way above anything we thought Geno Smith could be. Seahawks deserve 10, maybe higher.
Number 9.
You watched the Ravens last night. You tell me that's not a top 10 team, third straight win. Second best turnover differential in the league, a top 5 offense. By the way, look at their schedule. J-Mac said this earlier. It is a lot of W's. I just think this team, the owner, the GM, the coach, the quarterback, I like everything about them. I don't even know why I doubted them last night. Shame on me. Big spots. They always come to play. They're physical. And you know what I think about Lamar Jackson. Pay him now. Don't wait.
Number 8.
The Dolphins. Is it Tua? Is it Tyreek Hill? Is it both? They're 6-0 when Tua is healthy. I don't think their defense is playing up to par, but they've got people in the right spot. Left tackle, edge rusher, star receivers, nice corners. Do you know Tua leads the NFL in passer rating? Now, some of that's nonsense. I mean, last night, Dalton's passer rating wasn't, I think his QBR wasn't that much worse than Lamar's. So, yeah, passer rating, QBR, I don't know. All I know is this. They're great on third down. They're not asking Tua to do stuff he can't do. Miami looks the part. Now Josh Allen's all banged up. We know the Patriots don't have the weapons on the outside. I think it's a playoff team. I wouldn't want to play them in Miami. I got to have the Dolphins at 8.
Number 7.
Dallas Cowboys. Listen, I like Dak, don't love him, but man, they got a lot of nice pieces. The edge rusher, the star linebacker, the star back, star receiver, star corner. They have the best sack differential in the NFL, and they have 7 giveaways all season. I'll say this for Dak. He doesn't turn it over. They don't put the ball on the carpet. If you win the turnover battle in this league, you win like 3 out of 4 games. Dallas has earned it. I have my misgivings about Mike McCarthy. That'll probably surface in a big postseason game or a late season game, but right now Dallas is 7.
Number 6.
I like Minnesota in the preseason. I like them now. Now, they're 6-0 in one-possession games. You're not going to win all of those, but T.J. Hawkinson feels like an absolute in-division steal at tight end. They're on a 6-game winning streak. They have a pass rush this year. Last year, they fell apart physically. This year, they're healthier. They have a 4.5-game lead in their division, so they'll be able to maybe rest starters post-Thanksgiving. Vikings at 6.
Number 5.
The Bills. I moved them down last week. I moved them down again this week. They're too dependent on Josh Allen. Do you know he has 8 picks and 13 turnover-worthy plays? Only Matt Ryan's got more. I love him, but you got to give even your star quarterback help. That's why Kansas City always has some semblance of a run game behind Mahomes. Yes, they have the number 1 total offense. Yes, they're the Mike Tyson of the league. They knock out people. But if you're looking for playoff teams that will succeed, you've got to have some nuance and can't be totally dependent, even if the guy you're dependent on is Josh Allen. Bills at 5.
Number 4.
Niners, in my opinion, when healthy, have the best roster in the league. Do you know they have the fewest third and outs in the NFL? And you don't like Garoppolo. And he hasn't had many of his weapons. Now they're getting healthy. Here comes their fullback. Here comes Deebo Samuel. Here comes Elijah Mitchell. Number 1 total defense, fewest 3 and outs. They're just banged up. I don't know what it is, but they've been banged up for 3 or 4 years with Kyle Shanahan, but they're getting healthy. Watch out.
Number 3.
A team today that I think ends up in the AFC Championship against Kansas City, Cincinnati. If they can run the ball, Chiefs could be in trouble, but it's been inconsistent. Most underrated defense in the league. They just don't have stars, so you don't talk about them. Joe Burrow's completing 70% of his throws. When you can crush people without Jamar Chase, what does it tell you? Burrow leads the NFL since week 1 in 20 touchdowns. Again, this is a really good defense without stars. Maybe I'm overvaluing them, but I think when they're at their best, Kansas City could be in trouble.
Number 2.
The Chiefs. Chiefs are great. In Andy, I trust. In Patrick Mahomes, I trust. But opposing quarterbacks are averaging a 101 passer rating. How would Joe Burrow do? I worry about the back end of their defense. They also start slowly. Now, Cincinnati does too. But Kansas City has this history. They're 4-0 this year when they trail by 8+ points. Why would they trail by 8+ points? An apathy? Do they save plays for later? I do think right now they should be favored to get to the Super Bowl, but Cincinnati could be a really interesting matchup for them. They've got the defense that'll travel well to Arrowhead. KC2.
Number 1.
What do you want me to say? I didn't think Nick Sirianni could coach. I had my doubts about Jalen Hurts. Now, here's what worries me about Philly. They've won the turnover battle every week. And as Jason and I have talked about, that's kind of random. Like some years the fumbles go your way, some years the fumbles don't, but they're also creating some of those turnovers. But I like we said before the season, we picked them to win their division. Their O-line, D-line combination could be the best in the league. I think they've earned the number 1 spot. I don't know if they'd match up in a shootout with the Chiefs or the Bills or the Bengals. But right now they're number 1. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.